get stressed about shit, let's just go get a bag. I'm focused on me. A$AP Rocky, I'm keeping it G. Shout out my bros for keeping my sanity straight, cause I almost lost it last week. Free my nigga tell you, we all gon' eat. I looked up and wish my grandparents was here. I know they always looking down on me. Smiling and wishing the best for me. This life shit is my life, put my soul in these beats. It ain't gonna change. 33rd, 5th shit, that be the game. I'm doing these shows and putting my name.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Oh Damn, That's Crazy, the podcast, where we are talking about everything from nerdgasm shit to bullshit. Today we have a bit of a pretty good subject for you guys today. However, I do want to introduce our special guest. This is my man Wolf. He does music and on top of that, he's also a really big anime nerd, just like we are. And he also is doing, he does a lot of the fight community when it comes to like fighting games and stuff like that. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm not a legend out here, okay? Let's just put that out there right now.
Stop that line.
I'm just saying, if we're going to put it out there, we're going to put it out there. I'm not a legend. I'm an underrated person, just like everybody else. My name is Wolf. I am an FGC person. I'm a otaku to the day I die. And yeah, I also do music too. So that's pretty much about it for I don't really got too much to really say.
Alright. So of course, you got the normal people here. You got me, Drew, and of course you got Josh. We here to the death of us, so Kyrie not able to make it this go round, but however we definitely are still gonna throw him in there somewhere. But yeah, so today's topic, because we were thinking that what's some of the best music out there when it comes to anime, like. Because I know last episode we were talking about like, oh man, we absolutely love like anime and cool like that and stuff like that. However, one thing that makes the anime that catches everybody is definitely the opening and the ending. So what are some of y'all's favorite?
I would say a couple of seasons of like Naruto. That's definitely one of the bangers in my eyes. First season, especially when you go into like Shippuden. They have a lot of like intro, outro songs that are super duper catchy, super vibes. A couple of other ones, I would say like later on down the line for Attack on Titan for me. That's another good one.
I just started that. That's funny.
Yeah,
that's funny. It's funny we mentioned AOT.
Definitely has it's a good play on music when it comes down to that. And then my last favorite, I would say like I just started it, but. Towards the middle of season 1 for Black Clover, some of like the music, the intros go crazy. So I just been
it is a good one.
Rocking in that.
I ain't really touch Black Clover. I think that's gonna be the next one I touch. Let me see. I mean, you got your regular like Dragon Ball. You gotta throw Dragon Ball in there. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you gotta throw Naruto in there when we talk about openings. Definitely gotta throw in Attack on Titan. I'm gonna throw in a couple of odd ones in there. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood definitely had a good opening.
Absolutely.
What else? I don't know if y'all seen Odd Taxi, but Odd Taxi is personally one of my favorite openings. If you haven't seen Odd Taxi, I would go check it out. It's definitely a good one. It's a short anime, but it's definitely impactful. It definitely got a little funny moments in there. Let me see what else. I personally haven't seen it, but I heard it. Spy Family, I heard it was a good anime opening. That's just from my list, throwing it out there.
So if I had to say OG, absolute OG, which I'm surprised nobody has said it. Yu Yu Hakusho. Absolutely.
I was about to say
that slipped my mind. That one slipped my mind.
Definitely gotta be like number one OP. Like that was that one. That one is what really got me like as a bop. It was just like, yo, I gotta listen to this every time. I can't skip it.
That was the first one?
That was the first one.
The first one for me was Samurai Champloo.
See, but that's you just getting into it. I've been watching this since like forever. You came out before Samurai.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
So you forgot I'm old.
You know, I keep forgetting you.
Yeah.
You up there. You definitely up there.
Yeah, do me like that.
Another one though, I would say like take us back. So like Digimon back in the day, like especially when they had like the rap vibe going on in the background with the digital beats. Yeah,
That was tough.
although I still like Pokemon over Digimon. I'll say
Man,
that.
look, that
I'll say
Poke rap was like that though.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
You ain't never gonna beat Pokemon when it comes to rap, so I don't care what you talking about.
I don't know. That new Mashley opening. Like they really took Japanese hip hop and Jersey club music and just gave us an opening.
You gotta put me under that, cause I ain't.
Bruh, like, oh.
I've been out of the loop for a minute.
It just came out. It was for the season 2 of Mashley, Magic and Muscle. And it's just, right now, it completely has, like, the anime world in a chokehold. It's literally probably one of the best OPs that came out. I will say another really good one before the ones that's now. The rapping to One Piece. The original rapping One Piece intro. The rock intro for Dragon Ball Z. Those were definitely some of my favorites. Zoids, I don't know if anybody ever remembers Zoids, but their intro was, to me, that was a bop. It's one of the best joints to listen to.
You did threw out like 3 animes that I've never seen.
There's, what was another one? Bleach, Uberworld from Bleach.
Okay, so now we're getting somewhere.
Uberworld from Bleach had people in a
Upward.
reverse chicken wing chokehold for like at least a good like 2, 3, 4 years.
Yeah.
So that one was good, and I would probably say as of recent, yeah, definitely Spy Family. Their opening, their outro to me though was like god tier. That comedy by Jin Hoshino, god tier. Like this, how you gonna give me a Japanese R&B artist as an outro for anime? Like,
So lovely. Let's just keep that at that. It just sounded so lovely.
It did.
By the way.
It did.
Because you didn't expect it.
It did. It was just out of nowhere. You just like, wait, why am I bopping to this? Wait, like, I shouldn't be grooving to this like that. So, now, of course, we all know New Jobs is way ahead of his time. He gave us something that we thought we never needed and gave it to us at a time where we were just like, openings couldn't get any better. And then Samurai Champloo. And it was just like, what? Like, you couldn't get a whole, like, there was nothing that was building us to expect an opening like that. And then it just drops out of nowhere.
I promise you, like, the first time I heard that intro, like, the Samurai Champloo, I at least, like, had to go on YouTube and, like, run it back, like, 4 times. Because I was like, there's no way it sounds that great. Like, it did a little off-key peak. It makes you want to, like, shed a tear. The way that shit was just orchestrated so well.
Rest in peace to the GOAT New Jobs.
As long as we know.
Like, that one was a good one. That to this day, Samurai Champloo's opening can be put into the pantheon of great openings.
You know what else can be also put up there too? Cowboy Bebop.
Yes. Yes.
There's nothing great like a jazz opening.
It's very true. Well, if that's the case, can we say Lupin the Third?
We can say Lupin the Third. We can say Lupin the Third.
Can we say Lupin the Third? Because Lupin the Third opening was crack. What about you, Joe?
The only one that you guys didn't mention, Bleach, the fight scene, when you turn into a black woman.
You right.
That's one.
You right. I forgot about that.
It wasn't even an opening. It wasn't an outro. It was just a battle scene. And you know what?
I said I didn't have my life together,
but I turned into an independent black woman.
I went to Everett, that song spoke to me, man. I went to Everett.
Look,
He said,
I don't care what anybody say. Now, when she transformed into her normal mode, yeah, that definitely gave appreciation to black women. Like, her and Yoruichi.
I'm still stuck on the fact that man said he got independent black woman.
Listen.
what was it? You know that song.
No, I do. It just makes you wanna.
Yeah.
And it was Ichigo's song, too. They turned a Japanese man into a grown black woman.
They did.
And we were rocking with it.
Okay. So if we talk about just from like, not from like openings to endings, but if we talk about like music that made like a battle scene, what's the list looking like?
Oh, I would definitely say Bleach. That guitar riff that had in it, like that's how you know shit was about to get real. Or what was it, Dragon Ball Z, where you had the drums coming in.
Yeah. I was gonna say the Cell games. I was gonna throw the Cell games up there.
Yeah.
True.
I was gonna throw that up there.
Also the music when he first got the instant, what was it, like the Instant Instinct or
Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, the Ultra Instinct.
Yeah. When he got the music for that.
The little orchestra voice. Yeah.
I would say a sleeper though. Like it totally slipped my mind. I was thinking about it while you guys were talking. Fight scenes for Inuyasha.
Yeah.
That's like the music for that was going crazy too.
I gotta go back and do my research on
Why have we not mentioned Inuyasha when it comes to outro or intro?
They did have some.
Like
the outro though, wake it up. And
listen,
I gotta see
crazy.
Bruh. Made me go back and do my research.
And
Crazy.
Especially seeing his brother like on the mountain.
Yes,
just standing there with the blade out.
I don't care who you are. If you fell asleep at a Cartoon Network at night and you happen to just do a random wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, you know that song, that Kono Tachiwa.
Exactly.
Like everybody has heard, and then just be like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
But for us weebs who were like, "This is a work of art."
Like nothing like waking up to Inuyasha.
Yes, like for real.
I didn't get that luxury. My mother was on me like heavy, like take your ass to bed,
Bruh.
So I didn't get that luxury.
But now, would we say that some anime openings and endings are better than like regular show opening endings? Like we talking like cartoons, or even like regular shows, like let's say Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or Martin. Like I mean, their openings and endings were definitely classics. However, like, would you say that it can garner a better like cult following as opposed to like anime openings?
So if we're comparing the music from anime to like regular shows, I would personally say like it you can tell it's a difference because they took their time. Like they didn't. I felt like 9 times out of 10 they just took an artist that was out around that previous time when the show got made. Mm-hmm. It was just like, here, we got this show for you, but we don't gotta open it. Yeah. Can you make something happen? I feel like that's how Living Single got made. They just threw Queen Latifah in a booth and was just like,
do the work.
Yeah,
I can believe that. I can.
They did that with. I feel like they did that with that. I feel like they did that with the Jamie Foxx show.
Yeah.
All that.
Mm-hmm. They threw Left Eye in a verse.
Yeah,
like they do that. They did that with Kenan and Kel.
The ending of Fresh Prince too.
Yeah, the ending of Fresh. Like I feel like they just instantly just threw people in there and was just like, do your thing. But with anime, it's like everything is so hand drawn. Like you gotta find something that kind of matches.
That matches
the shit that you're drawing. Yeah. Because you can't just throw something in there and then it don't make sense.
Like out of nowhere with JoJo's Bizarre, niggas had fucking
Jodeci. Yeah, I was about like the Jodeci thing at the end.
But it fit though.
But it fit.
But it fit.
Because every time I close my eyes, I
wake up. I don't gotta finish it. You know it. You know it.
Like, and I don't even know how to say. Like, it fit so well.
Like, it was so random, but it was just like, why?
I had to call somebody when
I was in the room. I get like as soon as we heard it, because I watched the episode. And as soon as it ended, we all just looking at each other like,
bro, why?
Is this why is JoJo?
I remember when I first was watching JoJo. Like, actually, I wasn't even watching JoJo at the time. But my homeboy called me and was just like, hey, did you hear the ending of JoJo's Bizarre? I was like, no, I ain't even watched it yet. He was like, just watch this certain episode. And it was the episode when they were in the courtyard and they started stomping the mud hole and oh boy. And so I watched that full episode, and once that episode ended, all I heard was, boom, I wanna freak you. I was like, wait a minute, Jesus. Is this Jodeci? With anime?
You just had to.
Wait. And then every time I close my eyes, I was like, oh shit. Okay. Alright. That makes perfect sense. Sorta, kinda.
Just makes you want to pause it and just look at everybody in the room. Like,
it's just like, what did I watch? But I want to watch more of it.
Play.
I will say, like, anime does a really good job of surprising you with music that I've never watched Evangelion. But that song is stuck in my head. I was like, where is this even from? I had to search it and found out it was from Evangelion. I've never watched it.
Yeah, me and you was in the same boat. Because my cousin watched it. He been trying to get me to watch it for a minute, and I still haven't watched it.
But the music's insane.
Yeah, they did their thing with that.
There's an anime that I watch that I love to this day called Van Dread.
You said it's called what?
Van Dread. And the opening to that. First of all, if you've never seen Van Dread, it's literally about this. It's about a ship full of female pirates, and they kidnap these three guys. The main character, his name is Hibiki, and he has this this titan called a dread, and so they come from a world where everything is split. So they're in the colony is nothing but all men, no women. Women are the devil. Women are everything. It's just all nothing but men. And then there's a colony where it's nothing but women. Women only, no men whatsoever. They've never even seen a man. Literally.
I'm sorry. That's
like, it is. It really is.
I'm sorry.
It's funny. It's hilarious.
That's not funny, but it's funny.
But then the premise is that they get hit with this. It was a spatial explosion that happened in the dead of space, where he got thrown in, and these other three female pirates were all caught in this explosion, where it gave their dreads and then their battleships like this ability to combine to where now they can create Van Dreads, where it's like literally this big ass mech that can like do crazy damage. And it's a great mech anime. It's possibly, if I were to put it in a tier, definitely say top 3 mech animes.
Now let me tell you what's wrong with that story. I believe the mechs. But men and women just not come together. What's that thing like? You just gonna sit over here just...
Bruh, I was trying to tell you.
So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. So you mean to tell me there's a colony full of women that's never seen a man in their life. And there's a colony full of men that've never seen a woman.
No, they've seen women. They shut them off.
They just like, no.
How do they...
So what happened was...
That's a wonderful question.
So what happened was, Earth exploded. And so they all went into this big major colony.
I can understand, because it's got blue balls. The Earth has blue balls, because they're not doing it.
For real. But I guess the powers that be kept arguing, and they were like, we're just going to split everything. So all the men went one way, all the women went another. And then they just, 2 colonies different. All men, all women.
So just the internet right now.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Not the internet.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. It's
Just Andrew Tate's on one side, Black women.
No, not Andrew Tate.
There's a bald-headed person in that clique.
Bruh, Andrew Tate.
cigar.
It's Andrew Tate and what's his that just passed away. What's his name?
Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, there you go. A bunch of Kevin Samuels and Andrew Tates. That's exactly what.
See, they don't know our value, so we going over here.
Brother, let me tell you why it's a good reason to be single now today in this day and age. No, I'm playing.
You don't need the peaches.
Listen,
You got the cream.
Let me tell you why women are.
I love women. I love women. I do not have that same mindset. I do not agree.
Oh, don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. I'm not gay no more.
Have you ever been swallowed up?
Never been swallowed up.
You ever been swallowed up? It's a bunch of TD Jakes out here.
Oh God. No.
That's what we try to be.
You ever been swallowed up?
I'll give you my testimony. You don't need them women's.
Don't. You can build mechs.
I'm gonna help you unlock the 8th grade.
But what's crazy is throughout the whole anime though, like they start realizing like each other is not a bad thing. And so you got the main character Hibiki with the main one female character. I can't remember her name. But like literally the whole time they're really truly just trying to like boink this man at this point. Like literally, and then it just comes out throughout. Now it's him, and then there's another guy. There's 3 guys all together that actually get kidnapped. It's Hibiki. There's another guy who happens to be the son of the big captain for the men over here, and then there's also the doctor, the men's doctor. So that whole thing kind of just came together. They were all working together, things of that nature. However, there's a really big plot twist in the seasons. I'm not going to spoil it because I feel like everybody needs to watch the show. But there's a big plot twist that nobody would expect, and it caught me by surprise, and I was just like, well, shit.
Plot twist.
Bro, it had me with that moment with when Jim Carrey from Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, when he was in the shower eating all the bubble gum, trying to get all of it, like using a plunger on his mouth, trying to get the kiss off the had me in there just like, oh.
And when he gonna tell the dolphin started spitting up.
Bruh. It had me in that moment. I was just like, nah, bruh, that was a curveball of all curveballs. I didn't need that in my life. But it was good. It's a really good mech anime, and I 1000% recommend it for anybody who hasn't seen it to watch it.
I think that'll probably be my next journey, because I want to see what the heck happens. Because ain't no way a colony full of women is just out here.
Bruh, and it ain't like it's like they ugly or anything. It's like all of them are gorgeous. Like, it's just like, you know.
So you mean it's a bunch of drop dead gorgeous women in a colony by themselves?
Yes.
That don't want to be touched?
Yes. That mate with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That mate with themselves?
Mate with themselves. And they inseminate each other to have babies.
All the men in that anime is, I'm not straight no more.
Exactly.
I don't need no women.
Exactly.
First of
I
all,
was just like, yo, And it's like, imagine all of a colony full of Rangikus.
Erase the memory out my head.
Literally, it's a colony full of Orihimes and Rangikus.
Control Alt Delete the memory out my head.
The men called me handing out books talking about how to be a high value man.
Yeah, oh, so you seen it?
No, I was joking. But
No, that's what they did. They do that. Like, literally.
Here's my book. Read it. Get back to me. Read it first, but get back to me.
Boys and she devils of this earth.
they're not in the anime anymore. It's our future if we don't change.
For real. Look.
This is what's gonna happen if we don't change what we're doing now. Here's my book. Read it.
It's the Kevin Samuel anime. How to be a high value man this day and age.
Internet powered by coppers.
You don't even have to give him a book. Just give him a pamphlet. Here you go. Here's my trifold.
For real. But yeah, no, that was a really good and the OP for that was that's like one of the best OPs that I've heard. I don't ever skip the opening, but
You'll never skip the opening in no animes.
There's a few others you can go ahead and just.
All right, so we talked about the good ones. We talked about the good ones. We got to talk about.
Oh wait! Before we go there, we also gotta honorable mentions.
Oh yeah,
Cannon Busters. Their OP was immaculate. The show, yeah, but the opening was great, and the ending was absolutely stunning.
Okay.
And Boondocks.
That's true.
Even though Boondocks technically isn't an anime, I feel like it's.
See, you was gonna be the type of person to make me spit the whole ROM on. No, I'm not gonna do it. Because if you don't know the Boondocks opening and the ending, you just don't have a problem. You shouldn't be.
You don't have life.
You don't have a life, and you shouldn't be on this earth. I'm sorry.
Cause my thing is like, look, okay. That's gonna be another topic on another episode on what we think should and shouldn't be an anime. That's another episode. We'll do that next time.
That's true.
So we're gonna save that conversation for another time because that's gonna get deep.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Don't you say it. You keep it to yourself. You keep it to yourself.
We gonna talk about it, man.
But Legend of Korra? No, it's not.
It's not.
So you gonna change the
Avatar: The Last Airbender gets the black card.
You gonna have people in the comments.
Legend of Korra? It does not.
You gonna have people in the comments that's gonna say different. I'm just putting that out there.
That's okay.
All I can say is, when Homeboy seen Appa get hit, he went into Avatar state. I was like, "Yep, go ahead and take my money on this one," because it went crazy.
That was a nigga moment.
It went crazy.
That was a nigga moment.
Took my wallet.
You can't tell me that niggas won't get mad if you hit their dog.
That's what I was about to say too. It's like walking up to somebody hitting your dog.
You could have took my whole wallet. You would have died. You did who? And did who to what?
Avatar stayed on site.
I'll be like, let Aang come in. Aang, talking about who hit Appa? Ozark.
Or let me get into this meditation.
Like, you just gonna snitch on our boss? Like, yeah, I'm snitch. Do you not see this ill-possessed little Negro here that can beat everybody right now with everything? No, I'm good. Ozark. Yep.
Is Ozai here?
I'm just stuck on the fact that how you repossess somebody that's bending at the end of the episode, the end of the season.
Look,
just repossessed it. What's his rent center?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. Rent a nigga. Rent a nigga. But yeah, I would say, okay, so yeah, what are some outros and intros that don't, that just instant skip? Like instant, just no.
I'm gonna be honest. If your show is not watched by the masses, then your opening
is trash.
Like, I don't even have to like a show. If the opening is good enough, I'll put it up. I'll put up with the next 30 minutes of the show. But there are some shows that I don't even remember the opening because the show did not have a good opening. I didn't even give the show a chance.
Yeah.
Music is the gateway drug.
Yeah, because you gotta get like in there, and then it's like I feel like that opening like musical scene, like seeing like the clips and stuff of what could happen in the anime, like that's gotta drag you in. If it's not there, I'm just be like,
I feel so bad.
Do you feel like do you feel like the music is what makes you is what gravitates you towards the anime? What if it's just what if the music is bad but the anime is really good?
But I feel like the anime is represented in the opening. And the opening has to capture what you're experiencing in the anime. Like Blue Exorcist, I don't remember the opening, but I was so hyped watching Blue Exorcist intro, and it pretty much gave me a synopsis of what the show was going to have.
I don't know, but it's not to play devil's advocate, and I feel like I'm going to get crucified for this.
No, I'll play devil's advocate. I'm
going to get crucified. Oh Lord, because they're going to put me on the cross. But like Death Note was a good show. But I feel like some of the music for Death Note
was definitely off.
Yeah.
Yes, I can agree to that.
Like,
you're wrong.
And once again, I'm gonna get crucified. I already know it. They gonna have the hate Lord of the James or hate Josh shirt out there. But look, my bad, bro. But it was a good show. The music was still hit or miss for me. See, the room got quiet. I'm already getting crucified.
Nah, because I can agree with that. I would say there there definitely are some that are not as good.
Yeah.
Like,
You said Death Note. I can't think of one right now.
I can say
Because worst case scenario, I can edit out the music, so just pull it.
yeah. Honestly, I would probably say this one I might actually get crucified for. I didn't really like Hellsing Unlimited's opening.
Are you serious?
The original Hellsing, I love that one. But Hellsing Unlimited, I didn't really like the OP
I
to
didn't
that.
see it, so I can't really speak on it. So
I didn't really like the OP to Hellsing Unlimited. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna catch flack for that, and I understand. I feel. Listen, you guys, mind you, this is pure opinion only. So my opinion isn't your opinion.
exactly.
So if you feel my opinion is the wrongest thing on the planet, then this is what you can do. You go sit on the toilet. You take a suppository. You put a little bit of lube on it.
Stop it.
You make sure you fold it up real nicely.
Stop it.
And you just do a little screw motion on the into the sphincter.
You stop it.
You can do that. So
Dragon Ball Z Kai.
yes,
The American Open,
trash.
super duper trash.
The OG was fire though.
Like you can't give us dragon, watch the dragon,
Exactly.
to yeah, like you can't just to that. Like
Oh.
no.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D, American Open. I don't think it was good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't think it was
See,
good.
if you had said like V Reigns, okay. If you had said anything after 5Ds, I can understand. But you get 5D's opening,
I don't think it was good. The American opening? I don't think
OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Went crazy though. That's another one.
Oh, of course.
It went crazy.
Your move,
Exactly.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
How did GX go?
That one was good too.
GX was a good one.
Hold on.
I low-key stopped watching Yu-Gi-Oh! after 5 days.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I think they had like drums and a guitar in the background, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while.
Oh, I can play it right now. I can play it.
Another one though. Another one we get crucified for though. Yeah, that wasn't bad.
That was like a white boy fantasy. That was like 90s. That feels like it's 90s.
That was actually
like early
2001.
2000s. Yeah, no, it almost
that was
the feel of
2001.
the 90s.
That was cartoons,
Bowl
cereal
cut.
hours.
Yeah,
That's
like
what that was.
that's like
That was Saturday
that's
morning.
like early 2000. That reminds me of like something you would hear from Blink 182 or something.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you what that lineup was
still playing
in.
rock band.
You had Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and you had Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yeah.
You had Static Shock.
True.
You had Looney Tunes Unleashed.
Mm-hmm.
You had what was it? Young Justice League, whatever it was called. Not Young Justice, which was on Cartoon Network, but it was
It was
an iteration of Justice League, but like Bounce Boy was in it.
It was Legion, not Legion.
Legion, Justice Legion. Legion of Justice. Something.
It was like Superman went to the future.
Yeah.
And then he was surrounded by
Like there was Bounce Boy,
He
Brainiac.
came back into Young Justice.
Yeah.
It was called I can't remember that.
It was like Legion or something.
Shaolin Showdown though.
Shaolin Showdown was in
I
that.
remember
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Shaolin Showdown was in it. They had Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Like, yeah.
He just took me back like 10 years ago.
Bro, like that was when Saturday morning cartoons were Saturday morning cartoons.
Alright, which music genre best fits anime? If you had a number one pick out of
Alternative
rap,
rock.
rock, all of that, what best meshes well with anime?
Okay, so my top 3 is rock or alternative rock, and I was gonna go for some odd apparent reason, but I mean, because they do be having a little go shit, and I do watch a lot of isekais, so.
True. So I would definitely say rock, alternative rock, and pop. There's some pop. There's some pop intros.
So go music gonna go to 4, and pop gonna go to 3 for me, because I forgot about that.
Yeah, Pop's definitely one.
Yeah, rap is coming up, but I wouldn't say it would be like because there's not a lot of rap intros and outros.
Yeah.
But definitely, rock, alternative rock, and then pop.
I would say rock too. I feel like there was so much in early YouTube when people were making like the what is it? The AMVs.
Yeah,
like everybody was
people still do those. People still do those. There's a lot of those on TikTok. You gotta like scroll up a whole lot because they don't really be popping up like that unless you type it in the search bar. But for my algorithm, for my TikTok, my AMVs do show up.
Yeah.
So.
But it's more like beats. It's like cuts. Like hits will be cuts on the beat, and I like that. But when it was like the original ones, it was like they would take a song, match it up with a rage moment, and then be like, I remember watching Naruto or Bleach fights cut up with like rock, and I was just like, what is this song?
Bruh.
It got me.
That's what made me. That's how I caught me too.
They did Headstrong by Trapped, and they used fights from Naruto not fights from Naruto. They used fights from Bleach and fights from Yu Yu Hakusho. And I remember there was a scene where they blended it, where it was they were Ichigo was fighting the Around cars, and he hit his Getsuga Tensho, and it cut from him doing the heavy slash to Yusuke Urameshi doing his spirit gun, and that shit was sick. I was just like, yo,
That looks cool.
How did you do this? You magnificently talented person, you. It was amazing. It was definitely amazing.
And sometimes I can put opera up in there. Because sometimes the Bleach moments, like especially when they went to Waco Mundo, it was like, dun, 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 dun. I don't know what they did, but it was just so, I don't know.
There was a couple of opera moments in SAO too.
Yes.
In a certain scene. So I do see you with the whole opera thing. So I give kudos to you for that one.
There will be, I will say, another thing that's really good. I want to say like the horror sounds, where it's like it's like the opera, but it's like the
Had those in Full Metal Alchemist.
yeah.
Brotherhood.
So like the horse, like I feel like whenever you hear that, like shit's about to hit the fan.
Everything was about to hit the fan.
Like shit's about to hit the fan. Either they didn't realize that he's not as strong as he is, or somebody didn't realize, oh, he's not as weak as we thought. Shit about to hit the fan.
Are we putting Seven Deadly Sins as an honorable mention, or are we putting it out there?
Seven Deadly Sins opening was actually pretty decent. I had no issues with it.
That anime literally came to the top of my head. I'm literally thinking of stuff right now.
Like that was a good anime. I will say there was one outro one outro for Naruto that I bumped forever, and that was the one where they were on the beach, and it showed the dog on the beach, and
I know what you're talking about.
yes, I did too, but like it just sounded like a Lupe joint. Like it sounded like something Lupe would rap on.
Honestly, I know that so much of anime has influenced hip hop, and hip hop has influenced anime.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
What is a song that was influenced by anime that you really like? Or a song that influenced anime?
Let's see. Like I literally was watching a video the other day. I forgot the name of the artist because I don't really listen to the kid, but he was like snapping on it, and he was basically just like naming off like different fight scenes from certain animes that he watched. I don't remember the kid's name, but it was fire though.
I feel like you're talking about 6 seconds.
So I feel like what is it? Afro Samurai.
That's
Oh
Afro
my
Yeah,
god.
Afro Samurai. Samurai Jack.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people don't give Samurai Jack its due.
They
Samurai
don't
Jack
give
is an
Samurai
anime.
Jack they flowers.
Samurai Jack is an anime, regardless of what anybody says, because it started as Japanese before it came to us.
Dog.
Like Samurai Jack is an anime. Everybody be like, no, it's a regular cartoon. No, it is not. It is definitely an anime.
The video game was fire too, though.
Yes, it
I
is.
played it.
And that intro was god tier. That, if I'm not mistaken, didn't you John do that one too?
No.
The Samurai Jack intro.
I don't think he did. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
I take it back to another one that might get me crucified.
Oh Lord.
Fight scenes for Digimon. Like that's another bad one I would say. Like the hey Digimon, what's up there?
Yeah, that was
Like,
hey Digimon, we got the power. We got
The fight
Yeah,
scenes for that was like,
I feel like that was only in the American version.
Yeah, I feel like
We localized it.
No,
Yeah.
actually, Samurai Jack's intro was done by will.i.am.
I'm about to say, because that definitely sounds like will.i.am when I saw it.
Like I'm like, yo, my man gave us god tier intro. That man gave us god tier intro.
I mean, will.i.am in person, I'm giving him his flowers and I'm saying thank you for giving me life.
Bruh, cause I got a secret formula.
With a little bit up and a little bit up.
I had a secret. Nobody knows.
Yo, the fact that you remember that and that was on Dexter's Laboratory shows how you showing your age right now, bro.
I know. for reminding me that I'm old as shit. Golly.
You was in Boomerang World too, huh?
Bro, like, you don't understand. Like, cartoons was life. Like, when I got home from school, like, it was school, football practice, or if I had, like, a part-time job when football season was out, or in track and field was out, and baseball season was over. Like, I had a part-time job. So, like, when I got off work, or when I left from school, I would go home, and my mom always had cable. So I would set recording for all the shows with Toonami. I would set recording for 106 Apart, and I would set recording for Toonami at Night, which was Adult Swim.
My man said he set a recording for 106 Apart. Do you understand how? Okay. You was watching the Freestyle Fridays, wasn't you?
Yes.
Okay.
So I was.
Okay.
Crazy.
Heavily.
Respect
Full time. We didn't have the ability to record. We had to tell somebody, can you remind me? We had semblance for that. We couldn't afford.
No,
I was the only child.
No,
So.
you can either do one or two things. You either had the VCR hooked up and you just had to put a blank tape in that joint and hit record.
Yup.
Or you was part of the new age wave, and that was when they first started introducing
Dropping Verizon files, and they had the record button on the remote.
the actual DVR. See, back then,
With the DVR.
where I was at, we had either Comcast or MediaCom. And so with MediaCom, they had just put out the DVR, and so we were running that shit up. There was stuff to, like, we had to keep deleting stuff and watching. I was just like, yo, just let me record my stuff for after I get off work. And then after that, when I get off work, normally it's around like 8, 9 o'clock. I get home, I'll watch it, and I'll be good to go, and I just delete it right then and there. But yes,
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I had my stuff, I had my dad's stuff, and then I had my mom's stuff. Now, you know, your typical mom is just, you know, One Life to Live, Children's Hospital, Maury, Jerry Springer.
Yep, Days of Our Lives.
And you would think your dad would just be all sports, but nah, my dad is on some Yu-Gi-Oh! He on some sci-fi shit. Then all of a sudden, here comes me. Rugrats, Dexter's Laboratory.
Especially if it's a new episode.
The Hey Arnold, especially if it's a new episode. I was on a heavy.
So that's gonna be another episode. We're gonna talk about our cartoon statuses then versus now. That's definitely gonna be another one.
That's gonna be
we gotta do some research because there's a lot of cartoons that we watched that we forgot about. But honestly, today was a good day.
Yeah.
I feel like this was a good topic to talk about. And for everybody who's been watching and listening, if you have any other suggestions, by all means, put it in the comments. You know, let us see it. We do try to engage with all of our comments. We do try to engage with anybody who's put any suggestions. So by all means, definitely comment, you know, leave suggestions. We're definitely open to any suggestions. We're not prudes. We're not about to be like, oh, what we say is law. We don't got time for that shit.
If you feel like we missed something, also put that in the comments.
There you go. Yeah. But again, y'all, I appreciate today was a good day. Thank you, Wolf, for being with us. You'll definitely be welcome back at any time, brother.
Appreciate you for having me, man. Appreciate you for going out.
Get the intro. Song.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, right, the intro. Just so y'all know, that is my man's here. The song that is being played in the intro. You can be able to download it. It'll be on all platforms. The link will be at the bottom in the description. So by all means, definitely follow your man's. Make sure you enjoy it. The one that's particular is called "Continue" by Wolf Jones. So definitely follow your man's. Listen to him. He's dope. And
got an album out. You can listen to that too. Continue was also on the album. The album's called Basement Nostalgia. You can link the link will for that particular song. If you click the link, it'll take you straight to my Apple Music. You click my Apple Music, that's the first thing you're gonna see is my album. It's on the album.
But wait, where can we find you?
Apple Music, Spotify, Instagram, Wolf Jones, with a Z at the end for the Jones part. I'll make sure to send all the links and put those in the bio so that y'all can add those. Yeah, pretty much everything is the same. Apple Music, Spotify, Instagram. You can reach me all at Wolf Jones.
All right. So, ladies and gents, it's been real. Y'all, thank you for being with another episode of us. And as you can see, there's some crazy shit on Oh Damn That's Crazy. So you see y'all next time. And enjoy your evenings, ladies and gents. Peace.